Hey everybody, it's Kent. It's Tuesday morning. It's about 5:30 a.m. I got my shipping done. The Jeep's warmed up. I'm just about to hit the road. Today I'm heading down to Columbus, Wisconsin. There's a big antique store down there that I've never been to, so I'm going to go check that out, and I might make a couple stops on the way home depending how much time I have. So hopefully I can buy some cool books today. Stay tuned. All right, I'm back to the store and I got things unloaded. So I ended up stopping at two stores today. So I'll give you a quick tour of both of those places. And then after that, I will show you what I bought. I bought some pretty cool stuff. So stay tuned to the end of this video and I'll show you what I bought. All right, well, I made it to Boston. I'm going to stop here quick and get some breakfast at Hardee's. I love Hardee's breakfast. Sun should be coming up here in a few minutes, hopefully. Should be a good day. All right, well, I have made it to the Columbus Antiuqe Mall in Columbus, Wisconsin. I don't think we're too far from Madison. They say this is the largest antique mall in Wisconsin. Over 78,000 square feet of antiques and over 220 dealers. So, bound to find, something worth buying. Ooh. Looks like we have some nice books in this display case. Nice Sheridan 2-volume memoirs. Gonna have to come back and take a closer look at those. Oh, there's a nice booth full of books. More books. More books. Ooh, Stephen King. Lots of Stephen King. Hopefully the prices are reasonable. Oh, a little selection of Harry Potter. We got some golden books. All right, well, I'm going to do some shopping, and I will definitely be back if I find something cool. Okay, so I did find this huge pumpkin. It's, I don't know, 1.5 feet tall. It's glass. And I think it is definitely going home with me. All right, I made it to the 3rd floor. Up here, it's mostly larger items and furniture. A lot of nice furniture up here. I'm looking for a couple more bookcases like that, but I want at least 4 or 5 levels high. So a little taller stacking one. I think there's 4 or 5 huge rooms up here, full of furniture and antiques. A lot of Christmas blow molds. I really like this huge bell. Don't know what I would do with it, but it's pretty cool. All right, well, I'm on the second floor now. There's a few neat books. A lot of cool children's books with the dust jackets. Nothing overly exciting. But this place does have, a good selection of just about everything. We got toys, advertising stuff, holiday stuff. There's some nice vintage toys, some books, a lot of household and Christmas kind of decorations and primitive stuff. And this place is absolutely massive. It's just room after room after room after room. Definitely getting my steps in today. Haven't found too much yet, but still got a lot more booths to cover. All right, second stop of the day. We are in beautiful Baraboo, Wisconsin. It's a beautiful winter day here in Wisconsin. We are stopping at the Village Booksmith. Shout out to Brad and Sabina for recommending this bookstore. I have never been here, so let's head on in and see what it's like. Hopefully buy some books. All right, I'm back. I'll show you what I bought today. This box came from the Columbus Antiuqe Mall. Didn't buy a ton of stuff, but we got Napoleon's military career. Nice leather one. I've got cheap paperback of the Sorcerer's Stone. Man Conquers the World with Science. That one's nicely illustrated. Pretty cool old science textbook. Catalog of music for the piano, and areola. Interesting. Mystery of Gather Cove. Nice dust jacket on that one. Oil hydraulic power and its industrial application. This one's really cool. From the Clouds by Jules Verne. From the Clouds to the Mountains. Real early Jules Verne. Published in 1874. I definitely don't need Jules Verne. If you've watched a couple videos ago, I bought a massive collection, so I definitely didn't need any more. But I guess I will have to start specializing in Jules Verne, I guess. Very nice. There's 8 odd volumes of Robert Louis Stevenson. That one's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Merry Men. Treasure Island. I don't think it's complete. The New Arabian Nights. Travels with a Donkey. Familiar Studies. And Child's Garden of Verse. There was a ton of really cool Stephen King. There's a ton of Harry Potter, but the prices were just... I don't think I could have made a profit on any of them, so that's too bad. I guess I need to raise my prices. I have a huge selection of Stephen King at the store, and all my hardcovers are $6 a piece, so nice and cheap as far as Stephen King goes. Churches and Chapels, nicely illustrated book. Pews. Very cool. Alright, up next to this box, all of these came from the Village Booksmith in Baraboo. Oh, nice Anatole France. They had a couple Anatole France books. I don't know, I'm always looking for the Revolt of Angels, but that one's tough to come by. You used to be able to get copies of the Revolt of Angels for like $30 to $40, but now it's tough to find one for less than $75. Studies in Mystical Religion. That one's kind of cool. Studies in Christianity by James Martineau, 1858. Pretty nice. The 20th Century Cookbook. Let's see, I think this one's from around 1900. 1899. Pretty cool. Presidential Cookbook. See when that one's from. Published in 1910. Pretty nice condition. The Standard of Perfection. I have sold, I don't know how many copies. I used to collect these, actually. It is a book on judging poultry. So there are hundreds and hundreds of pictures of different birds. Chickens, bantams, ducks, geese. Very cool. Limits of Religious Thought. The Limits of Religious Thought, examined in 8 lectures delivered before the University of Oxford in the year 1858 by Henry Longueville Mansell, published in 1859. Pretty cool. I've got a nice copy of Oregon Trail by Francis Parkman. It's another one I've sold. I don't know how many hundreds of copies of that over the years. The Awakening of a Nation. I think this one's about Mexico. Mexico of Today by Charles F. Loomis, illustrated in 1902. Pretty cool. The History of Ancient Art. So this has everything from sculpture, architecture, painting, pottery. Lots on architecture, though. Hieroglyphics. Pretty cool. On the power, wisdom, and goodness of God, as manifested in the adaptations of eternal nature to the moral and intellectual constitution of man by Reverend Thomas Chalmers, published in 1835. Nice early religious book. We have the Superstitions in All Ages. Superstition in All Ages by Jean Meslier. Translated by Miss Anna Knoop, published in 1890. See what kind of contents this one has. I think most of these will probably be up for auction here in about 2 weeks. So, early to mid-February, I guess. Alright, you get the point on that one. Last, Marching with Gomez. A war correspondence field notebook kept her in 4 months with the Cuban Army by Grover Flint. Published in 1898. I guess that would have been related to the Spanish-American War. Looks like there's a bunch of illustrations in this one. Oh, I saw a map. There we go. Battlefield map. All right, and last, it's not a book, but I did buy something else from the Antiuqe Mall. Honestly, I'm so excited. This is not going to be for sale. It's going to be for decoration in the store. And it is a giant glass pumpkin. It's huge. I don't know, it's about 1.5 feet tall. It's really big. I love it. So yeah, if you come to the store, you can see it. All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it.